Hey everybody, Archangel here. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Yeah, I know I'm a day late. I'm sorry. I want to try to get a video out on Monday after the weekend so you can kind of see what's happened with me or, just anything that's going on. But we're in today on Tuesday. Tonight is reset. So tomorrow, who knows what's going to happen with the game. I am, so it's trugging along. So, anyways, how y'all doing? Doing pretty good. I'm doing great. Just trying to stay cool. I mean, I missed that week of that nice, comfortable, no mugginess, no humidity weather we had. I'm looking forward to that. I guess what is it? Wednesday night, Thursday. I think we're supposed to get some storms through here that's going to knock that down. It's going to make it, really comfortable. Get below that 60 degree dew point and make it really, really comfortable. So I'm like, that's cool. But unfortunately, it's going to go back up for the weekend. And I'm like, boo. So I'm a fair weathered person. I don't like the heat and the humidity all that much. So, yeah, I'm more of your fall, winter type person. So, like I always tell people, it's like, in the fall and the winter time, you can put more clothes on and wrap up and stuff to stay warm and all that. In the summertime, man, you can only take off so much. And then and then there's some people, if you strip down to being buck naked and running around in your birthday suit, certain people take a dim view to that, especially the law. Then trust me, you don't want to see this in the flesh. No, no. That if you got therapy problems now, this will just compound it really bad. So, anyways, let's get into this. Um, whatever this, you got flesh on you, bud. What's this? Hmm. Level 128. This guy, flesh on you, bud. Whatever. Has to be somebody up here. Anyways, so yeah, we did have some people drop off. We were down to 11 because we didn't have 12 people. We missed being able to do our war, so we are losing out on those rewards, even though they might not have been much. Just that stuff we're missing on, and I hate it. But we have had a couple more people come in, so we're at least back up to 14 now. We can get in there and get the war the next time it comes around. I'm gonna go ahead and promote the clan right here real quick. Try to get more people. I'd love to at least get back up to 20, 22 at least, so that way that we can get this, at least get here, start getting these rewards. This really helps out a lot, and by missing this, we are missing out on a lot, So, anyways, I don't want to shill for anybody, but if you're looking for a a relaxed, chill clan that you just like to play the game, you log in, do your thing, um, you know, then here you go. This is it. I'm not a slave driver. I don't I don't force you to chase the meta or anything like that. I might suggest, hey, if you work on this character, it could probably help you out better, or other people. I've had people do that to me with another game that I'm in. I'm like, hey, look, because they know I'm free to play. I don't spend money in the game, but it's like, they're like, hey, if you work on this guy or this team, it'll help not only the clan out, but it'll also help you out as well. So that's fine, So and that's all I do. So my main biggest thing is that on here is that I just ask that you check in daily like this, So if you're on at reset, I know I've said this before. If you're on at reset and then you come in here to check in, it won't log this part here. You have to actually log out of the game, then log back in, then come in here and then check in to be able to, and then hit the treasure box to be able to log the attendance, get the rewards and stuff. So that and being active for the raids and the war. That's it. Other than that, you play the game how you want. You want to spend. If you want to blow crystals, on stuff, then that's your choice. Just as long as you got the teams and the characters to be able to play the game and help out in areas that's needed. Other than that, you're on your own recognizance there. and all that stuff. But yeah, we're just chill, relax. I mean, there is a Discord. I do have a Discord for it. It is in here. I've only got like maybe a few people that are on it, but it's quiet for the most part. You know, if anybody drops anything, it's usually in the clan chat. But you know how all the in-game chats go. They're garbage. You don't get notification from it, so that's why there's a Discord. But uh, it was going in its heyday when I had it, when I was an alliance leader for Marvel Strike Force and all that. So yeah, it was really popping off. But it's kind of just I've never really noticed that before. Not to get on a sidetrack. So, but it's kind of slowed down a little bit. So, but in here, if you look in the yellow bar, you can kind of see something swirling around on it, like there's liquid in it. Just it's like it's going like this. So that's pretty cool. I never really noticed that before. I'm always in and out. So, but yeah, the clan's called the Revengers. It's open to join. So 6 more people would be great. 8 would be awesome. If we could go ahead and max it back out to 25, that'd be cool. You know, if you're tired of having to being rushed or forced or whatever, then come on in. I welcome you here. So, anyways, what has happened to the account here of late? Well, not really a whole lot, much more. All my buildings are at max. I can't do anything else to them. They are maxed out, and of course, there's nothing you can do to that. But so um, been working on some characters. Still working. I'm missing. It tells me I got relics to do here for this. It wants me to engrave, but I'm like, um, okay, yeah, but I don't have a lot of this. I'd love to put it in here, but I am, as you can tell, 35 short on this. I'd love to put it here. So I'm not one for red dots. I don't like them. I don't want to look at them, but I understand that there's things that you kind of gotta overlook. So I just, some of my little idiosyncrasies I gotta let go. All right, let's go here to the equipment dungeons. I actually, because there's can't ignore the energy. I just got into the game, so I still got my dailies to do. I was going through real quick, like where am I at? Where am I looking for? Achievements. There it is. I was in here and in the restricted area and looking at things, and it was talking about the where'd it go? Podarge's dungeon. And I was like, oh, I got to do that, and I got to do that. I was like, oh, I can do it. I've got to level 9. All right, I think I can do that. So we'll get those rewards. And as you can see, I've maxed it out. So kind of a spoiler there. But if we go back in here to the equipment, go down to Podarge's, I went in and I worked on it. And looky here, I have completed stage 10. Not a short run by any means. Um, and I'm sure with better gearing and all that, I can probably get that down. But a lot of these up here, these were like double digits up here. This was like a 13-minute run. I think this was like a 15-minute run, and this was like an 18-minute run. So I was able to knock these almost in half. This one I got knocked down to at least there. I shaved a few minutes off of it. This one here, I was surprised that this one was 11 seconds quicker than stage 9. So I must have got a little better RNG in here for it, but I got it done. So now I can farm it. So yeah, I was all excited and stoked about that. It's those little progresses in the game that really help. So and plus this will help with me getting this mythic uh gastrolith right here to be able to forge excuse me, to forge some this equipment instead of trying to get it out of here. I mean, you might, because you're getting 5 to 6 star legendary. I got something in my mouth if you're wondering. Um, you can get 5 to 6 star legendary, get out of here, and you might get, there's a chance that you could get a good piece out of here. Don't knock it, but still and it's still a crapshoot too when you're crafting uh to get good gear, unless you use those rare uh pieces. We'll go to the forge. when you use these things here on your five, the reason why I'm in 4-5 is because I was crafting some keepsakes. But yeah, you come over here, and then you want to come down here to craft some of this. Excuse me. Like this. See, now I've got some of this. I ran out of this stuff too, believe it or not. So, um, but yeah, so this is when you want to use this stuff. When you're crafting your 5 and 6 star gear, you want to use this to make sure you get a really good piece. We'll do 2 pieces of now. The helmet's the one that gives the attack. That's right. So all right, we'll do 2 pieces of the helmet and see what I get here. Those two are clicked on. Here we go. Let's see what we get. And the reveal. Okay, so we've got both 5 star. One's a legendary. So what does this have? Ooh, attack. Yeah, attack. Of course. Crit rate substat. Excuse me, a prefix stat. At 2.12%. That's a pretty good crit rate. Some attack speed, awesome. And then defense flat, no big. And then effect accuracy. So this is good for somebody that's needing to land some attacks, but also trying to drop an effect. So that is a pretty cool piece. Now this rare piece, being 5 star, got an effect accuracy prefix, but it's only got these 2 stats. So I could roll and see which one. Well, it's only going to get 2 rolls because it's a rare. Because I'll do 3, 3, and then for the 9th one, it'll want to drop it in. So this piece, sadly, I would just say sell it, get rid of it, or dismantle it for the resources. Um, but it could work on somebody else that I don't use as much. So, it has potential. It has potential. But yeah, so that is pretty cool. Oh, I could have done 3. Oh well. Um, Anywho, let's do this. Let's see what I get out of here. We'll use one here, and we'll see what I get just doing this. Come on, give me that legendary. Give me that legendary. Let's reveal it. Come on. Oh yeah, it's legendary. 5 star though. With attack flat, defense percent, and HP percent. Um, yeah, I am not sure what to do with this. I guess I could try to roll, see what rolls gets 3 rolls into it. If something gets 3 rolls into it, then I could go in and try to see if I can get like attack speed on it or crit rate, crit damage, attack percent. So yeah. All right, we'll leave it. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. Uh, so yeah, it's just not a lot. As far as the events go, a lot of these are going to be ending. This I am not. I did do one 10 pop with crystals and I got squat. I mean, it was a waste of 1,500 gems, and I am not going to go for it. I am not going to pull for it or anything like that. So that is crap. The relic engraving event, I've still got a lot to go, but I've kind of hit a wall in my dimensional rift. So, and even trying to play it manually, I just, again, I need better gear. I need to sit down and divulge some time, or not divulge, but spend some time in farming the resources and crafting better gear. Clan activities, I just need to do these and this will be done. Um, and then the raid bounty favor dungeon. What is this? I need 30. Um, yeah, I could do that because I got people I still need to, rank up to get their 6th ascension so they can do it. So I could probably get this one today. Not that I really care about these pristine tokens, but and I'm 14, so I'm going to be in the top 20. So when it pays out, I'll get this here, which I'm not. I'd rather have these, to be honest with you. If I was to be honest, these I would rather have because I need some of these, and I don't have enough. And those are a super scarce resource in the game. So, but yeah, another week on all this stuff here. So Raid Up Relic Summon, not going to happen. Summer Festival event. Wow. This is where you spend um, your stamina to get rewards. As you can see, I've I'm almost got it done, but oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was in the 27th spot for that. I might that might change. I could go around and farm out, try to pick up all the extra stamina that I can get after I do my dailies, and then um, just go spend the time in Gorgos and just build up my gold reserves. I had a decent little build up, but then I kind of used it yesterday, doing some crafting and enhancing on some equipment, and of course it goes like crazy when you're doing that. So ah, for awakenings, let's see. I finally got Guinevere to 6-star awakened. I've got where else are we at here? Uh, all right, I need Sigrun, Florentius, Claudius. Um, all right, so yeah, I could go farm to get him up. He's still usable. He's not as good as he once was. Hey, Toby Keith. Um, sorry. He's still good. He's still viable. He doesn't do the turn meter advancement on your team as well as he used to with his flame relic, but he is good enough with his storm relic in a way that you can still get a fair amount of turn meter from him. But yeah, they nerfed him into oblivion. We got Boars, Ralph, Clementine, uh, Charlotte, Florentius. I haven't done anything to Florentius. He's level 66 star, 5 awakening. Honestly, I have no equipment on him, and I really haven't done anything to his relics. I mean, I have them all. I just haven't done anything because I honestly really don't know what his better relic. And then if you try to read his kit, holy crap, it's like a book. Well, not this. His passes. I mean, this to this to this to this to this to this. All this has to take place to be able to get what. And it's like, really, dude. Oh my lord. Same thing. Well, that's not as bad. And that is not bad. But this first passive, oh my gosh, when attempting to inflict this, it's 100% chance to do this. And if this hero has this, then, and the target has that, then, and it's like, holy cow, man, that's a lot of setup just to get something. But, anyways. So yeah, we're just plugging away, working on it. Got people have not used at all, like, Boars, I've used him a little in places where I've needed to. Gareth, I think I put a little into Gareth for uh, one of the adventure modes that you had to have her or him, excuse me. Sorry, it looks like a female, but I think it's a dude. Um, I've had to build some of these out for certain areas like that, but then the rest of this stuff is just kind of like, eh. So, but all right, well, we're into this. We got some stuff. I don't have really anything in my bag per se that I've saved up, but been saving up on these, just buying one a day, plugging away at keeping them. We got these. We can get at least something out of here. Hopefully, get something good, and then we can go do some special summons and see what we get. So, without further ado, let's jump into this and see what we can get. So down here at the storm, we done got pity. We done got. Oh my gosh. We done hit pity a while back. So but we got two chances here. We might get lucky. So here we go. Let's knock this out. And Morgan's Storm Relic would be great to help improve that one. And nothing there. I didn't get to see. Oh, I didn't really go. So only got one rare for Sarah. Okay. Hey, look at that. We didn't have to go to pity. I like that. I like that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Morgan. Let me have Morgan. Let me have Morgan. All right, there's one. Now we don't want to use all that up. We don't want to use all that up now. We want to be able to get some more in the others. So, um, where are we at? And oh, we got okay. We've got Gilroy's Wind Relic. I can't remember. Did he start with that or Was that the one you could get? I think this is the one you needed. I think he started with his flame relic, and this is one you wanted to make him work in the big teddy bear. Danged if I can remember what it is right now. That is so horrible. That is so horrible. All right, so that'll make that go up. I got enough to do these two. I was not going to do the uncommons and stuff like that. But you know what? It just do it and get it done, and then that way I can go back to selling this currency off. So I still might back and forth on this, So anyways. All right, so there were the storms. We pulled legendary. Nice. Awesome. Wouldn't expect that. Here's the frost. Got a couple chance. So here we just hit the pity the last time we did here. So I'm not really sure who I want out of here, but we're just gonna hit it and see what we can do. Maybe we can get lucky again and get another legendary. Come on, where's that hyperflex? Nothing there, so we'll skip. Couple got some rares. Just the one. All right, here we go. Another one. Come on. Come on. Come on, let's see it. We want to see that pretty shiny gold. Yeah, no, all right. At least we got a rare out of that. Oh, a couple rares, 3 rares. Nice. So we got some Anguish, Gareth, and Rosier. Nice, nice. Okay, Flame. Flame we got. We're guaranteed a legendary here. But I'm not gonna balk if we can get two. So here we go. First 10. Here we go. Now let's not use up all that legendary luck down here pulling relics. We wanna So we're getting the guaranteed legendary. 3 of them. Ooh, wow. Two of the same for turn. Nice. All right, here's another one. Hey. So we hit the legendary before the pity. That was nice. And just one this time. Okay, but 3 rares. So there's the Hellfire Spirit for Gareth. Vow of Fire for Bun, and then Vow of Fire for Band Double again, and then here is Mirrodin's Plunder for Merlin. Awesome. Nice. We will take that. We will take it. Right across the board there. I love that. All right, let's do another 10. Let's see if we can get lucky and get back-to-back legendaries. That would be nice. Like I said, I don't want to use them all up down here in relics. Nope. All right, so here we go. Yep, 3 rares, so that's good for Arthur, his starting relic. All right. So here we go. Now, let's just do a 10 here for this. Normally, I mean, you can see they're piling up. You're not gonna. Well, at least we're getting a rare out of it. All right, I can't complain about that. Nice, nice. So we got to see Urians. Nice. Even though but his currency. Okay, a special relic summons not happening. We're just it's like I said in the other video, they need to make a special currency like the rate up summons, but it needs to be, um, you know, you got this for the regular special summons. The normal ones you can see are just a silver or whatever. The special ones are a gold. The rate up ones are, we'll go in here to look because it's easier. They're more of like this, whatever. They could do another one that's a little more of, I don't know, kind of like with a reddish hue to it, an orangish reddish hue to it, that could be the for the special relic summons. Instead of having to use crystals, I don't like that. Like I said, I did try in here one, got hosed, and I thought, I'm not wasting the crystals, not doing it, so it ain't worth it. But we are in here, so we're still working on the wish list. So we got Lancelot in here, trying to get him to 8. Lagertha, we're wanting to try to get her to 5. Bedivere, who else would I rather put in there? Um, Tristan, you can buy his. I could try to get her to 8 to unlock her. You know what? We're going to, yeah. Let's put Merlin in his place, and Gilroy's going to stay. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. So, we hit pity the last time, but we have an opportunity to get a legendary. Will I spend the crystals if I'm close? We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, without further ado, we're coming up on the 25-minute mark, so let's just knock these pulls out. and see who we can get. All right, no legendary immediately. Gonna get the flex. No. All right, so we get, how many rares do we get? One rare. Oh man, you chintzy buggers. All right, here's the next 10. Nothing immediately. Get the hyperflex here. Nope. How many rares? Three rares. Wow. I was watching a guy yesterday that he did, and he got five rares on one pull, and I was like, holy cow. But he did get a double legendary on one pull on 110 pop, so I was like, that was cool. All right, here's the next 10. Come on. Come on. Well, nothing immediate. Maybe we'll get the flex here. No. Oh, you guys are kind of one rare out of this. You're killing me, that Marvel. Come on. Come on. Let me get the flex. Come on. Let's see that yellow flex. Ah, don't make me go to pity. At least we got two rares out of it. All right, here's the last 10. Here we go. Come on. There's got to be a legendary in this. Come on. Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? Three rares. Where am I at? 7. I'll do it. I'm guaranteed it. I'll go ahead and do it. It's for content. Come on. And of course, it's not going to show it, but it will here on the flex. So, wow. There we go. Pull it hard. Who do we get? Come on, give me two rares, but one legendary. Next one is the legendary. Who do I get? Who do I get? Come on. Steadfast Heart. Oh, it's a Lancelot, which is fine. Which is fine. Boom. With his flame relic. You want his frost relic though. Here we go. Skip. Oh, need to start saving up my crystals so I can be able to buy the Champions Pass, uh, the Commander's Pass when it comes up from the Knight's Pass, and yeah, for that get. And then I need to start, and I'm saving up my rate up summons. So boo hoo hoo, blah blah blah. Did not get what I wanted. Where am I going? Right here. So we did get Lancelot. Trying to get him to Chivalry 8 so he can unlock this. But this does give him some more survivability with a defense and HP boost. So some more stat boosts there. We'll go ahead and knock that out. Boom. Thank you. Let's see. Nobody else. Oh, one thing I want to touch on before I leave and forget. This is one of the reasons, the other reason I wanted to make a video. These right here. These legendary master memory stones. We've always talked, not only me, but other content creators, those that have came and gone, and then those that some that are still around. Um, we've always said to save these up for when you do the new rate up summon hero, so that way if you don't pull them, and because now they're unlocking their full kits at Chivalry 5, and if you can only pull and you can get to 4, and you've got some of these, then you can do it to fully get them going. Um, which I still stand by that, but to a degree now I'm 50-50 on it because these are one of the rarest items in the game. And it takes 20 of them to go up one chivalry. With the introduction to the game of Revenant Merlin and Lagertha. Who was the other one? There was another one that was in here. Oh, I like what they did here at the bottom. I didn't notice that before. I always knew you could see what relic they had or didn't have, but now I like that they put the little item around their a thing showing that apparently their relic. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, because see, she has this little green thing around. I don't know if that's because that's the one that's showing what's equipped. her storm because I have Benevir's Frost Relic equipped that he comes with, but it's not showing up around it. Now, all right, now what's going on here? Oh, that's right. I got his Flame Relics. Let's go ahead and equip that, get that out of there. Um, sorry, but this is showing. Oh, because they have the engravings on them. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just kind of let my mind get slightly a bit sidetracked there. But yeah, anyways, what I was saying about the legendary master memory stones is now because we have uh some that have come to the game, i.e. Lagertha, Revenant Merlin. Who was the other one? Is another legendary, and I am just drawing a big old huge blank that they're not in the summoning pool. There's at least three of them. Let me see, will this work better? Um, Revenant Merlin. Vala just showed up, but I'm not sure if she's. You see, they're showing Lagertha, but you can get her flame rod. So I think it's Lagertha, Revenant Merlin, and I think Vala is the other one. No, Aqua Guinevere. I'm sorry, not Vala. Vala was one. She will come, but Revenant Merlin, Aqua Guinevere, the big old giant popsicle, and yeah, I'm sorry, Lagertha. They are limited. So you want to take your master memory stones that you get, and you will probably more likely want to use them on her. I used them on some that I had on Vala and got her to here. I actually wished I had saved those now and put them on Revenant Merlin. I could have got her to at least here, or Lagertha's to here. I couldn't see doing these two. I mean, I probably could have and pulled to get her to at least five. I wished I had now, but because Revenant Merlin is a limited, you know, special rate up summon, I should have used them in here. So, anyways, but yeah, that's how it's going. That's how it is. This is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. Uh, Again, if you are looking for a clan that's just chilled, laid back, easy, you want to chat when we're in, that's fine. We'll chat it up with you. I'm usually having conversations if somebody's chatting. Um, so again, the clan's called the Revengers, and there is a Discord. That link should be good still. I think I set it to infinity, so it shouldn't wear out, and I think it will drop you. It should drop you into the welcome tab on the Discord, and then from there I will assign you to the King Arthur section. Um, but if not, I think you drop into the King Arthur section, and then from there I'll just give you your tabs. I don't remember. I'd have to look at it again. I need to go in and mess around with Discord a little bit more again. I kind of, because I haven't been using it much except for just communicating, I've kind of lost a little bit of on how things work with it. So I need to get back into figuring that out. So, um, yeah. Anyways, you're welcome to join. I got room for, excuse me, at least 11 of you. So come in, hang out, come and take. Oh, sorry about that. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate y'all coming along for hanging out with me. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. I will probably be on again tomorrow, or have one going out tomorrow, or maybe the day after. Well, no, the day after I might be busy. I'm not sure. I got a project I got to do at church. We have a food pantry there, and part of the ceiling came in, and before we can open up and do um, any more work with it, we got to get that replaced. So, um, we get inspected, we won't be shut down. So, I've got to get some drywall, and I got to, get with a couple guys at church, and we're going to go in and knock that back out. Me personally, I'd rather just take it all down and just put, plywood up on the ceiling instead of drywall. But you know, it's the church's money, so and they're on a budget, so we're going to do what the pastor says. So that's what he wants to do, so that's what we're going to do. Anyways, again, I'll ramble if I don't quit. Again, thank you. I appreciate everybody that watches and stops by. I do really do appreciate you guys. So if you found this channel and you find the content interesting and you know you like what I'm doing here, I do have some older content. Please feel free to watch them as well. So yeah, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. You know, don't just be a passerby. Come in, stay, join the family. You know, and if you got any comments, drop them down below. I give them a read and I respond to all of them. So, anyways, guys, we'll leave you with the usual. Remember, be kind, be safe, most of all, be blessed, and we will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.